Hey, welcome back. Today I'm going to run through a makeup look that I do when I want my skin to look extra youthful. Now I know I'm going to get comments from people saying, you're only 26, you're still young. Like I get that, but also there are certain ways that I do my makeup sometimes and I know that I look older. It might make me appear to look older than what I am. So what I'm trying to say is this is a look that I do when I want to, maybe look like I just turned 21 again. This makeup look is also really great for more mature skin. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to prep my skin with a little bit of oil. This is Drunk Elephant's Marula oil. You can use pretty much anything that you have, but anytime I want my face to be just really fresh and youthful, I'll put a little bit of just some type of oil on. And this is the one that I've been using for several months now. I really like it. And I think it looks great underneath makeup. By the way, I know I'm a little like bronze patchy right now. That's because I have eczema and I just sometimes think it's a good idea to throw on self-tan even though my skin's really dry and scaly. So that's what's going on right now. But I do want to say that I use the Isle of Paradise self-tanning drops. You mix these in with your moisturizer and you can just, I used it all over my body. That's why I have a little bit of a tan going on. But again, I'm dry AF all over because the eczema is really hitting hard this summer season. Glossier Perfecting Skin Tint. I'm just going to forewarn you, this is going to be a pretty heavy Glossier video just because that they are fresh. They are young, they are youthful. Their products were just designed for that. So I'm using Perfecting Skin Tint, which is very, very, very light coverage. And I'm mixing dark, which is one of their older colors. I don't even know if they still make this. This one was called dark. And then recently I got a new color, which is G9, which kind of just matches me without any kind of self-tan. So I'm just going to mix those two together. Use my little Smashbox brush here. And I'm just going to press that over the skin. And especially when you have a tan, I think this is a really appropriate product. It's just so lightweight and it just lightly enhances the skin. It doesn't overwhelm and it doesn't look heavy, feel heavy in the summer months especially. Now, if you need a little bit more coverage or if I wanted to go for something with a little bit more coverage, I'd be reaching for my Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder or, of course, like my MAC Face and Body. I think I'm going to use two concealers today. I'm going to use my bareMinerals Bare Skin Concealer just to even out where that like patchiness is going on for my self-tan. And then everywhere else that I just want a little bit of extra coverage, I'm going to use Glossier's Stretch Concealer. Now, Stretch is something that I have been wanting to try for ages now, and I just never got it. I don't really know why, but I have thoroughly been enjoying it for especially my under eye area. This color is a little light on me since I do have self-tan, but I think it is just a really nice, healthy looking concealer. It is pretty emollient, so you do have to set it with something. But as far as, kind of like enhancing the skin and just making it look fresh and nice, I really like it. Before I powder my skin, I'm going to be using a few more cream products to bronze. I have Daniel Sandler's Cream Watercolors, and this one is in the shade Riviera. It's a cream bronzer. Really nice, luminescent, or kind of like an iridescent bronzer. It does have a bit of shimmer to it. So I'm just going to use that to really, my face doesn't need that much more color, so I'm just going to use it for a tad bit of extra definition. Colourpop cream blush stick. This one is in Sidewayz. I have been loving this. It's kind of similar to like a NARS Orgasm color. It's a little bit more corally, a little bit more on the orangey side, but it does have that nice golden reflex to it. For $8, honestly, these are really nice cream blushes. I don't think they last as long as like my Daniel Sandler ones, but I just thought I would, you know, switch it up in this video and do a different cream blush product. I do think I'm a little too glowy, so I'm going to take my Physicians Formula Healthy Powder, and I'm going to use that to just kind of set some things, especially around my jawline. That's where makeup tends to want to come off throughout the day, so I'm just going to set around that area. Also the forehead and a little bit underneath the eyes. I'm not doing highlighter. I think the blush already has enough glow to it. So on to brows. I finally got my darker brow flick in from Glossier, and I used it yesterday. I got 2 compliments on my eyebrows. So we're gonna give it a shot today. I'm gonna first push my brow hairs up with a little bit of NYX Control Freak Clear Eyebrow Gel. This is just so I can see like the general shape of my brows and where I kind of need to fill in at. So now we take brow flick. I'm gonna try to get as close as possible. The brown definitely shows up a lot darker than the blonde does. I wish there was a shade in between the brown and blonde, but as of right now, I think this one works a little bit better for me. So just really light pressure, and we just do upward strokes. So I'm also just gonna pop a little bit of Boy Brow on top. This is in Blonde. You guys are gonna love the eye look. I'm just gonna take a bit of the bronzer we use. This one is Flower Beauty, and I'm gonna use that on my eyes just as kind of like my lid color. And the main thing that I want to do is really just brighten. So I'm gonna focus on brightening my inner corner quite a bit. So yeah, we're just gonna do a light wash of color over the lids. Nothing crazy. To really brighten this inner corner, I have Sugar Frost from Mercier. This is a pretty intense caviar stick, but that's kind of what I want. I really want to accentuate this inner part, and so I'm just kind of bringing it upward as well. I'm just going to bring it slightly on the inner corner of my eye, but mainly focusing here. To really make this stand out a bit more, I also have this little highlighter palette from Mercier. I think it was limited edition. You can use any highlighter that you have, but I'm going to use the brightest one in here, and I'm just going to layer that over the top. And this just really makes that inner corner pop. It's just a fun, very youthful type of look. I'm going to take a little bit of my Cocoa Caviar stick here, and on a smudger brush, I want to add a little bit of definition to my lash line. So I'm going to use this as kind of like my eyeliner today, and I'm just going to smudge that in and slightly elongate it. Not barely, like I'm barely just going to elongate that out. Mascara, CoverGirl Exhibitionist. I'm almost out of this. I'm running out of all of my favorite mascaras. I'm running out of this one. I've already went through 2 tubes of full fat lashes from Charlotte, so mascara game is gonna have to be replenished soon. Believe it or not, I do enjoy a little bit of a pink lip when I'm going for more of like a youthful look. This is one that I pull out every summer. It's the Almost Lipstick by Clinique, and the shade is in Pink Honey. So I'm going to use this as a base, and then I may top it with a bit of lip liner and gloss. We'll kind of see how it goes, but this is such a pretty pink that you can just throw on no matter what. All right, so this is the type of look and some of the techniques I'll use when I really just want fresh, youthful looking makeup, mainly just keeping the eyes bright. I love a good bright inner corner. If you're not into something that has a bit of shimmer to it, you could even lay down a really matte vanilla like cream base and then do a matte white or a matte cream on top of that. That would be really nice as well. And then just keeping the skin light and fresh, and a nice pink lip here. So I've even got my scrunchie in. I'm trying to stay young, people. Anyways, I'm feeling it. I love looks like this. I hope you all enjoyed. If you have any questions, leave them down below, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.